So I'm back again working in this house, and what I will be doing today is connecting the hot water, the water heater, and the furnace gas pipes, and the flue pipe that goes up through the ceiling, and I'll explain more of that later. But as you see, I have the furnace door open here, and there's the gas pipe going into the gas valve. Let you know right up front, I gotta do something about this. Tighten that up so I don't want no gas leaks. And that's going to run over and into this pipe here where the gas will come from. Same with the hot water tank coming from there. And I'll put some elbows and navigate that pipe up into this gas valve for there. Got to put a drip pan up under here, balance it out, make my copper connections, solder my copper connections for the hot and cold water. I'll show you more of that, but that's coming from the meter that's up under there. Do the same with the flue. I gotta run it up through the pipe. Run it up through the ceiling. And as I said before, it's gonna go over here into the attic. I'll take a picture of that later. It'll go over here into the attic and into a block chimney where the gases will be vented out. I'll show you some of the supplies, building materials I have. You got the black gas pipe nipples, gas valves, and copper elbows, and some other little fittings here and there. In this box here, I got flue elbows, 4-inch. I got 5 feet flue piping, or this duct work. You can use that for flue piping. More elbows here, and bought me a crimping tool today because I had to crimp the pipe. So I got all the supplies I need to get the job done. As soon as I finish taking this video, I can get started, and I'll show you an update as I go. Alright. Okay, so what I want to do next will be, I'm gonna take this off. I talked to the client. We don't need to have these here. I think the previous inhabitant had these gate valves here for a washing machine. They just hook their hoses up to these valves for the washing machine. But that's no longer necessary, so these are going to come off because we don't want to have these valves here, and then kid gets careless and turn this here, and the water just come gushing out, hot and cold water, flood the house. So I'm going to take these off and just have these come out at a simple elbow, and one will go, let's see, this is the cold will go here, this pipe, so I'm going to connect this to here, and this hot pipe is going to turn and go into this wall, because in the wall is the hot water pipe for that. So that's what I'm gonna do, is disassemble this and oh yeah, here's a valve here. I'm gonna take this valve and reuse this valve for the hot water as well. Alright, what I'm just doing now is preparing to connect the hot and cold water supply lines to the lines I have here coming from the meter. Let's see. Yeah, I got disassembled. Like I said, I got disassembled some of these elbows and reroute this piping just to fit it just right. And like I told you before, we don't want this valve anymore, so that's coming out. I already got one disassembled. I gotta take my sandpaper and sand that old solder off and redo it from there. Okay, so you can see I got some of my tools laid out here, and some of the disassembled pipes that I've been taking loose. And here's the pipes that I have right now, copper pipes and the elbows and stuff that I'm going to be using to make these connections. There's a hole I had drilled to the wall and for a pipe that goes back there. I'll show you footage of that. But yeah, so I got them all nicely, all my ends nicely sanded, so that way I could put my elbows on there. I'm going to put some flux on there, and I'm going to solder them up. Okay, took me a little longer than I wanted to, but I love reusing old pipes. I took a lot of them and sanded them down to make them nice and pretty. So it looks almost brand new, but these are actually old pipes, because you can tell these old fittings. I reuse these old fittings, and that'll help save the client some cash. Not much, but I just love trying to reuse stuff that's still good. Got the shut-off valve here. See that works there, and turn it on there. Let's see. Yeah, so there, yeah, it's all set. It's all squared away. Yeah, got that in there. You see the vents and stuff. The flue pipes are connected, and all I gotta do is, oh, there's a cold water shutoff valve down here. See that how we did it? We did it with PVC for cold. That shuts the water off, turns it on. PVC for cold, but when it comes up to the hot water tank, I believe you need 48, 42 inches of metal pipe for that. It needs at least copper pipe, because the plastic, the heat from the flue, the plastic could melt or bend or warp because the hot water from this hot water coming right out this tank is extremely hot, and plus the flue would bend those pipes. So yeah, this hot water goes into the wall. I'm gonna go around there real quick to show you that. So it's actually in a closet. Okay, so right here you can see that's connected there, soldered tight, should be watertight, and that goes down into here. And you can also look there, you see there's a CPVC connection for the hot water, because you got to have CPVC if you're going to use plastic for hot water. Okay, so I'm going to panel this back up. I have my extra piece of drywall right here, and just panel this up. There's a little light fixture there. There's a switch here, and that'll be paneled up and sealed off for if I had to get in here and make any repairs, which I shouldn't have to.